What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So, of course, we have a bunch of stuff that we are unlocking with Dolahim. Get all those. Let's go on over to outfits first, figure out how we want to set him up. Shogun. Got that dick on the back of his head. Turban actually looks really good. Kind of like the Shogun regalia as well. But then I wouldn't want to do the... Should I give him his crown because he's a lord? No. Oh, that will be good. Ooh, that one looks really cool. It has better penetration, but it's weaker than this all around. I don't really have a good one for him. I guess just flat out warrior emblem maybe for now. Let's check skill panel. Catapult throws a whirling rod so he can chuck it out. Raises allies' AG recovery speed. That could be useful. Snag that. He's got resurrection. Air pressure, recover when he gets knocked down. I'm looking for a survive KO. I don't think he has it. Advanced Healing Art restores all allies HP. Water Art. Raging Lunastorm. Let's just pick up his skills. I'm not sure if I want him to be more of a caster or a fighter. He has a lot of decent cast stuff, so... Boost Strike. AG recovery is always good. Counterattack, critical hit, counterattack, critical hit, counterattack damage. I think I'm gonna wait. I'd imagine we're probably gonna get new things with him fairly soon. Oh, his skills. His skills. I didn't do anything on his arts. Okay, we have Tornado Drive. Alright, let's look purely at combat to start. Heal, Fairy Circle, Resurrection, Lying Heart, Stalagmite, Air Pressure. Tempest. Oop. Catapult. And Elusive Deity. Hang on. Elusive is a knock-up, I'd rather put it there. I'm guessing we're going to get ready to leave the city, and Kisara will probably meet up with us and join us then. Is that the... Oh, that's the one place I haven't gone yet. That was, like, blocked off before.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother
Oh,
proud.
I thought she was talking to the cat. I was like,
Looks
really?
like
Is
it's
this,
time to
is this
go.
some kind of joke?
Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
I might need to change Alphin's. There's a little too much red in the party. Either that or change Kisara's. No, not Kisara.
Did you come to say
Shion.
goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Nochi. Leaf wrapped fish. Max AG is nice. Shockwave slash, midair jump. Let's pick up. Wait, wasn't I saving for Alphin for something? Flaming Edge burst. I mean, it already consumes a ton of HP. Let's pick him up new ability. And then Alphin. I know it was Earth. Eternal, no. Yeah, that, and it's Infernal Torrent. Well, whatever. I'll put it on and try it out. Wait, where did it go? I just lost it again. Shockwave Slash.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now. I won't forgive you!
Okay, let's see. So... Catapult's kind of nice. Throws it out, though. And if they move at all, I can already tell it's going to be a little bit...
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Tempest, I like a lot.
In an instant! Impact block!
Tempest, 100%. Yes, Tempest is amazing.
Aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good
It reminds me of like split staff moves in Neo.
This will be a delicious
What
meal.
about Elusive Deity? That's pretty good too. I like that. That's a lot of damage. Well, if they turn though.
Begin! Elusive deity!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Alright, so out, well, it rushes forward and thrashes enemy into an upward. It should knock him into the air.
I'm in your debt. I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk
Precision time.
Cut them apart
All
to
of
your
perfect
heart's
10.
content. That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
Ooh, he's got explosive ring now. So I'm not
Am I on a roll or
completely
what?
sold on that
Well, look
ability.
who's in a
I
bright and
think
shiny mood.
There it is.
Hoo. Hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Look, Hoodle. One of your buddies.
I like that it's a kick up, so I could stagger something, kick it up, and then go into my aerials. If I decide that I want him more art focused, that would be good.
Let's see what you've got.
Begin! Take this!
Reload! Sleep now.
Deity!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Okay, explosive ring he'll have access to. I want to try out that ability real fast.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Try this!
Don't like that. Going back to that.
I'll be saving this one.
Begin!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's something.
Alright, let's go. Let's try out caster version. Because, so based on the skills we've seen, it seems like he could full on replace Shion as a healer. We'll go Raging Lunastorm. I mean, I know what Resurrection does. Heal, Fairy Circle, Resurrection. You have First Aid, Slight Recovery, Gradual Recovery, Ailments, and Resurrection. You have Intermediate Recovery, Quickly Restores all HP, and then, of course, Resurrection.
Power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Oh, do we get fishing now?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Various points, blah blah blah. Fishing steps. Cast the line, lure the fish, hook them, reel them in.
There's a nice breeze here.
Reel in, soft shake. Oh, it's like a... So you gotta figure out if it likes soft or hard.
All right.
But this is a very intense fishing minigame. Jesus,
Anybody could reel in that.
That's a lot of work.
Well.
What's that? Other bubbles.
Looks like I lost it. Hup. Time to try a different spot.
Oh, now we can fish, but...
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
And she's like, wait,
When you
what?
put it like that,
Did you say food?
Maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
So I'm guessing this guy is probably added in as a new, you know, how at the place I can activate a bunch of different things. He's probably there as well. Faster AG recovery. That looks like extra AG. No, attack the sends rocks flying. Oh, we're saving. KO prevention is unlocked. We need that. What happened here? Oh.
I'm
Cool. I guess if I want to have that visual, I can have it now.
always amazed what healing arts can do.
This scene.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Damn, dude.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. Why are you looking at me like that?
Need to get some sea bream. More dropped items is always good. Only, oh, wow. Does not last long at all. Oh, let's just do that. Seems simple enough.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Growing boy. Hey, you finally got recover for him. Oh, for law. Yes, new skill. Is there anything? I wish I could like mark. I mean, I guess that doesn't make sense, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice to be able to just like mark a thing.
Before we
like,
go,
oh, I'm coming back
you guys
to
have
this
everything?
later. Yeah, I guess. I just want to fight more with Dolahim and try out stuff.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Probably that giant thing around the corner. Alright, you know what? We're gonna wrap up in a second, but... Wait, quests? Quests? Where do these quests come from? I'm gonna grab those quests. I really just wanted to go and like mess around with him out in the wilderness. So I was about to fast travel, but then I saw all those quests, so now I'm like, ah, gotta go back. Can't be leaving quests unfinished.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase... Oh?
Yeah.
Rare book.
Yeah. Why?
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman. Well... yeah.
Canopy bottle. Nice. Freeze Lancer and Water Strike. Isn't Freeze Lancer the one that I can... Ooh, I mean, there's something called Celestial Hammer. Let's get that.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her,
Oh god.
but I can respect her pack.
Show. Alright, we're just gonna speed through this. I gotta show her all my books. Oh wait, show Radiant Type Light Weapons, show the rarest book. Never mind, I think it's a list of books that she wants to see that I don't have access to yet. Okay. What about Cislodia? Missions? No, no. That's the dude, that's the big thing. Damn, there's 2 side quests here? Alright, there's 2 side quests there and 1 on the highway, so we're gonna wrap up here. In the next episode, we're gonna bang out side quests and then focus on kind of testing Dolahim, seeing how we want to use him. Basically how we want to set him up. Also probably check out the new spells that Rimroll got. So, y'all stay tuned. We'll have a little bit of side questing in the next part, and I'll see you then.